It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know, right now for the Pelicans, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Jeremy Sohan, Lonzo Ball out there with Ivy. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Bryant is out there with DeJounte Murray. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Now here's Williamson, 6 to shoot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Ripped away. Now Murray. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. James against Williamson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be "and one." Certainly happens a lot.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
And here is Williamson, following Lonzo Ball's 3. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Murray outside. Pass to Williamson. Outside for Murray. And the Pelicans miss again.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Claxton the pass to Sohan. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Williamson. Over Sohan. That shot no good. And the Nets with possession, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
Now here's Murray. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ivy. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Pelicans. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So a moment now to see the story for DeJounte Murray.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Trying to get something going, and the layup is good.
Yeah, right there, Murray takes the hit, but he's got great body control.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Sohan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Williamson looking it over. Jones finds Bryant. Inside, here's Murray. Rebound, Brooklyn, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And really,
oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
oh my, the athleticism of James is on another level.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. From deep, James. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Just forcing his way to the line was James. I think we'll say that 1,000,000 times the next couple decades.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 seconds.
That free throw, no good.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Outside, Kobe. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Number 17. Personal foul.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Sohan with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
All you have to do is lob it LeBron's way, He'll take care of the rest.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. The fourth spot held by Zion Williamson.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, and what jumps out at me from these guys is the amount of skill they all have on offense. They can go at you so many ways.
Pass to Bryant. To the middle. Claxton with the steal. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. That shot is off.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Williamson. Outside for Murray. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after LeBron James's miss. 4 on the clock. Williamson finds Murray. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Ball no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Bryant dishes to Murray. That's to Williamson. Can they get it? Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just a really good three-point shooter. Trey Murphy III. I guess that is why he has the third in his name.
Now, here's Ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. And the Pelicans making a change here. And's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Tobias Harris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Sohan. And it's Peyton Watson in for James. Ball hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Williamson against Johnson. Williamson, the pass to man. Back to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And they take the lead. He has 6.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Lonzo Ball.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
Harris finds Ivy. Back to Watson. Harris looking it over. 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Kobe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Watson. Pelicans pull it in. Bryant looking it over. Murray outside. Paxson with the screen on DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
That one is off.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Paxson. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Johnson
outside. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. The Pelicans making a switch here. Boston's checked in. James looking around. From 20 feet out. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. LeBron's got 7 points.
Oh, good-looking jumper there. LeBron, the total package at the offensive end.
And here is Murray. The shot from the low post is good. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
He's just showing off. Murray creating space off the dribble.
DiVincenzo against Murray. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And the Pelicans shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Down low, Nisi, rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Watson's shot is good. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Can't cash in from close range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
The Nets with the lead. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Peyton Watson is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Exum in at the 2-guard spot. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 4. Now here's Murray. Lets it go with a 3. And James pulls it down. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Watson. On the wing, James. Releases from 15. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Now here's Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Dante Exum.
Yeah, and this team wants Murray to play aggressively and get to the line more.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Murray nails both of them. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. On the wing, Johnson. Watson surveying the D. Johnson kicks to DiVincenzo. Watson the screen. Clock at 4. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Pelicans. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
Timeout.
Well, I think for New Orleans,
It's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. Number 1, the Nets.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Man. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the 3 ball is good. Man's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Nets shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Now James. And Jones pulls it down. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Murray outside. Clock at 6. And stolen by LeBron. Takes it inside. Exum passes to DiVincenzo. And here is Johnson. Now LeBron. He's covered by Murray. Here's LeBron. Shot clock at 5. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New Orleans in the lead. Screen by Jones. Launches it. And another three for New Orleans.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here is Watson. Here's Exum. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
There's the three. The rebound by the Nets. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Watson kicks to James. Back to Watson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. Kobe's checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Peyton Watson. And Ball subbed in for Dante Exum. Here's Murray. He's got 7. Right side, Kobe. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Ball with the bucket.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And here are the Pelicans now, following Lonzo Ball's 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Houston Rockets.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. He's been having a nice year. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Outside, James. A floater. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
So deft with the floater. The young kid LeBron showing he has some tricks up his sleeve.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Jones from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And let's check out stats for James. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Second in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Williamson is checked in for Trey Murphy. And then for Brooklyn, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Ivy subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now Murray, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Murray outside. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Here's Kobe, and it's in off the backboard. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's LeBron. That's tipped. Bryant the pass to Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Out to the wing. Williamson against James. Williamson left side. Over LeBron. Great D that time from James.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here's ball. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Screen by Claxton. Sohan, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Hey, if you want Sohan to play point forward for you, he can certainly do that.
Murray outside. Pass to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Messi, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Treyman, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. Right side, ball. Johnson outside. Pass to Ivy. Claxton with it. Now, Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Sohan.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
Now here's Williamson. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Assertive play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference maker.
And the Nets with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Sohan. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Ball finds Ivy. The kick out to Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Kobe sets the pick for Williamson. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Misi. Back to Kobe. Over to the wing. Williamson in the post. Johnson's there. Johnson with the block. To the inside. Here's Sohan. And it's blocked. There's the steal. Right side, Ball. Johnson outside. Pass to Ivy. Here's Claxton, covered by Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Claxton the pass to Sohan. Off target from three-point range.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
The Nets with the lead. 1:36 left here in the second. Pass to Sohan. Here's Johnson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. 2 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Ivy, and he drops it in from the low post. Ivy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, getting himself in the right spot there. Ivy able to capitalize.
Jones with the screen on Ball. Pass to Misi. Inside. Now, man. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 13. Drills it from outside.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Williamson outside. Pass to man. Here's Misi. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson from long range. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Ivy against Kobe. Ivy with the bucket. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.